So, yeah, that happened. Oh my god, look at the rage, dude. I had to come back on to say rage. Granny was taking, yeah, I was taking off, I was taking off, yeah, no wrong, so wrong. Who the frick is Valkyrie? Oh my god, it's Malzahn. No, that's because these people have something up their butt. That's why I'm making up my butt voice, Kenneth. Hello.
You're so salty, nigga.
Nigga, I'm not being salty. I'm reading salt.
Yep.
When I read salt, I freaking... Anyways, let's watch this together, people.
No, the tape over my mouth does not verify I need help.
Oh, look, 14-minute video. Let's go.
Today we'll be talking about mages and each one a more unique identity.
No, I'm not gonna click ahead.
Click on the links here if you want to skip ahead. First up is Azir, a sand mage who summons soldiers and revives turrets for amazing zone control. The upcoming champion spotlight will have the full details and show off his auto-attack-based playstyle. Next up is Cassiopeia, with a gameplay and visual update to make her more new hotness and less old and busted.
This hoe's face though, more new hotness and less old and busted. She sounded real half black for a second there.
What? Oh my god. What is that?
Oh god.
Is he normally dressed like that?
Yes! With the girlfriend saying swingers balls.
Oh, my freaking computer sucks so bad.
The upcoming champion spotlight will have the full details and show off his auto-attack-based playstyle.
If it freaking pauses, dude, I'll be so pissed off.
And visual update to make her more new hotness and less old and busted. In terms of gameplay,
I wonder if I like more new hotness to be. More new hotness and less old and busted. It was okay, but it was still funny. Whoever wrote that.
With a gameplay and visual update to make her more new hotness and less old and busted. In terms of gameplay, we're shifting her to more of a late-game hyper-scaling carry with a completely new passive that gives her permanent bonuses as she poisons things. We've got a few notable non-mage changes as well. Ascension is the new feature game mode where you can become Ascended and take out your opponents with a buff from the big boss Xerath in the center of the map. Renekton has a shiny new texture update, and we're giving Vayne, Poppy, and Gnar more opportunities to bash enemies into player-made terrain.
Vayne,
Poppy, for Jarvan's Cataclysm, Anemia's Vault, Trundle's Hammer, and Azir's Ultimate. Alright, that's it. Check out the patch notes for the full details. Today we're going to have a very design-focused discussion about mages, so I'm joined by 3 designers. Scarazard from Gameplay with the Banana Stash, Xenon from Champion Team, and Scruffy from Champion Updates.
Hi there.
Hello.
If we don't know, ain't nobody knows.
So let's start off with Azir, new champion in this patch. Tell us a little bit about him, what inspired the champion concept.
Right, so Azir, the Emperor of the Sands, is an archetype that basically we wanted in the game for the longest time. He's the Sand Mage. Like, if we only ever do one Sand Mage in League of Legends, this is the thing.
As opposed to a Sand ADC.
More specifically, he raises the Sand and
No.
Nigga, you are so loud. I can't even hear the video.
For a very, very long time. And it took us
I'm gonna turn this crap up.
to actually
And you're not gonna like me. You're gonna be like, yeah, you can't so loud. I'm gonna be like, cause nigga, you
A
loud.
funny moment. The man had a flamethrower for balls. What am I gonna do?
Laugh like a normal nigga. Normal niggas is less loud than you, nigga. And normal niggas is loud as hell. They be laughing like their life's dependent on it.
he raises soldiers out of the sand and commands them around. And we had a lot of kits for him. We've been working on him for a very, very long time. And it took us a while to actually get to the point where we knew what would be cool about him. He should really feel like he's the Emperor. And I think that's one of the things that we, in this version of Azir, we'll talk about that in a second, We nailed very early. We nailed him being a glorious man bird or birdman. Yeah, exactly like us. And the other one is that feeling of being the emperor and like telling your dudes, go there, stab that guy, stab that guy. That was supposed to be the VO, stab that guy, but then the order is given. Yeah.
So why did it take so long to make Azir?
Yeah, it did actually take us a while. And this is not abnormal. You very often have things where like, you know what, it's a great concept. You really want to make this guy, maybe not this kid. So this happened a bunch of times for him. We actually started work on him back when Ari released. That's when we started jamming
So
on.
over 2 years ago.
Oh my god, that is a waste of life, y'all. Don't release them. It's clearly not the same character if you've been working on. They've been working on Azir for 2 years. When they released Ari, is when they were starting to work on Azir.
Azir?
Yes, that's the new character. You haven't looked anything up on it?
Wait, they've been working as characters for years?
2 years they've been working on him.
For years. So we had lots of kids, and we couldn't release any of them. They weren't bad kids by any means. But they would have been just another mage, basically. We had a kid that was literally like, here's Bandre, here's Gilshard, here's you get CC. And it was like, I didn't think I saw this before.
We wouldn't have been super excited to release it, so we just said, let's let him cool off for a little while, let's shelve him, and we'll come back.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the first time we've done anything like this for a new character, where the whole team, you know, usually everyone's working on their own characters, and they get a little help from everyone else, but it's kind of individual projects. This time we took the whole team, and everyone got together for, 3 days, just non-stop Azir mode all the time, and we made like 4 or 5 different Azirs. We'll put
Oh my god.
and we just had the wildest play test where we put every Azir in simultaneously, and we were looking for like what can this guy be? What amazing things can he do for the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the thing that is your...
I can't do it. I can't do the caption, guys. I'm like trying to freaking listen to what they're saying, and my eyes are freaking reading the caption. I am retarded.
is supposed to be really good at then?
Right. So Azir is very uniquely strong at zone control and objective control.
Building a turret.
To make a
turret. Who does that?
You can't be like, oh, it's really good, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, build a turret.
And they're not
The
just
Gurren Lagann necklace.
to him, like they're actually just as strong as the outer turrets.
No, they're a little bit stronger actually.
Yeah, you put in the enemy's side of the base too,
Whoa, yeah.
which is pretty insane. But to follow up a little bit here,
Yeah.
and I'll let you take this from me in a sec, because
Oh my
you
God.
guys over at Champ have been working on this for quite a long time. But when you think about mages in our game, I think Twisted Fate is one of my favorite examples. Oriana as well. These are mages
Yeah, Gurren
that
Lagann necklace.
kind of appear randomly throughout the course of a competitive season, and almost for no reason at all, right? Like sometimes it'll be like, oh, a champion was buffed, and we'll see them play, right? But TF and Oriana are very much like, what does the environment look like? What are they being played against? I really want the global pressure of Twisted Fate kind of play more of a support role for my other champions to really hard carry. It has a stun, very low cooldown, very powerful. So champions that have really unique things about them, instead of just like, oh, they're very strong, right?
Yeah.
Basically, I think what we're getting at here is Azir had to kind of pass this trial of like, is he going to be unique enough? Are you going to be able to think, does he bring something to the game that no one else brings? And in fact, right, I mean, he builds a turret out of the ground. And we had Snoop play past him.
We had Snoop in the office the other day. He just looked at the case like, oh, that's cool, that's interesting. I showed him my password, and he just looks at me like, you're pressing the game decline.
Which is both scary, but also kind of the sign you're doing things right. When everyone's like, oh, okay, all right, I'm seeing the kid, and then there's the thing they're like, no. But, so, yeah, and I'm sure as the person working on it, you to know and happy, but
that's what makes him really unique. And
Yeah.
I want to pick him so that I can build team comps around.
right, exactly. And so part of me kind of coming back around to it and thinking, if you look at our champion design over the last year,
Why he got a banana though? But why he got a banana though?
year and a half, right? Like Thresh Lantern, Wind Wall, even Nars, the idea that he can't really control his ultimate, right? That he's very contextual on how you play him, is we really want to be pushing our champion designs to the outer limits. We really want to be bringing in kind of the craziest things. And so when we look at Azir, right, an Emperor who creates soldiers and armies out of sand, it's like, well, if we were ever going to make a turret in League of Legends, which I think is something we thought think we want to do, this is going to be the guy to do it. And so, as with all things, like, we'll have to nerf it if it's strong, we'll have to buff it if it's weak, but I think we're really fully behind supporting this level of crazy for Azir, because it's really what's going to set him apart.
This is the thing that we try to do for all champions. We try to do this for new champions.
You'll end up like Malzahar and just having ults, and that's all he's gonna have.
He can make turns.
Congratulations. What can Malz do? He can ult and shut everyone down. His silence is everything. Like, congratulations. What else does he do? Nothing.
Champions, but also for existing champions. We try to find one thing that makes it unique.
So how do we do that with
Why not
existing
backwards?
champions?
I mean, it can vary case to case, right? And sometimes you have characters that are like,
Yeah.
70% of the way there, and they already have a strong aspect, and we just need to go farther with it. Like, looking at Cassiopeia, who's also in this patch, right? It did take a little bit of thinking, a little bit of new additions to the kit, but she actually, as a character, was totally built and set up to be this perfect, like, late game hyper carry mage. In her case, we looked at the character and we said, well, what is something that she's like sort of she does already that's cool, or she's like in a good position to really amp up and make it her awesome thing, right? And so she's already got this really great kit where she's doing all this sustained damage. She's pretty immobile, and we're like, this is the perfect candidate for the ultimate like hyper scaling mage carry. I'm 40 minutes into the game and I'm just gonna carry my whole team because I'm at tier 30 of my passive and I'm death cap.
Exactly.
She gets a little mobile though. She has the move speed in the queue. She actually amp a little bit. But part of the reason that I really support
Why he's sitting like that? That's creepy and nasty. You see that?
we're talking about turning that
He does look
aspect of her up to 11, right? Letting her be kind of the vain and hog.
He look like Nian's older brother, by the way.
But also the way in which she plays her game, something that you can actually play against a little bit. I think Nasus is an example of champions that some players really love. He's pretty fun to play, pretty easy to learn on, right? There's a lot of nuance to how you optimize your kind of stack game. That there comes a point in the game where I killed this guy like 6 times, and it's like his stack count is too big, and he has like no bounty on his head. He's kind of like bots you super hard, and you're like, oh god, I can't fight this, right? Where Cassiopeia now builds up by applying poison on the champions, killing units with Twin Fang, and really spreading around. So if I'm in a lane against Yu's Cassiopeia, and I'm like dodging your poisons and stuff like that, I'm actually kind of inhibiting your growth in a way that makes me feel like if you hit that maximum stat count, you get like the free Rabadons or whatever it is that you get. I'm like, okay, well, she really deserved that. Like, that's actually someone who worked for it and achieved this goal.
Every second that she's poisoned and
it's not just an inevitable conclusion, which is why for this, I feel like it feels really unique. There's something for each game you go in as Cassie. You're like, I need to hit this mark. This is where I want to go.
The reason that pattern is actually really cool to play against is because you do the thing that you already want to do, which is like not stand in the poison.
Yeah.
That is already the best thing to do.
I'm like, oh, I'm smart. I'm so smart. Look at me. I'm getting hit by
so like when you pick Casto to build a team comp, and with this rework,
It's just checking her out.
that she's getting are all passive. They're just something that's like,
This man right
she has
here.
a lot more stats now.
Does she realize she's in a room with
I
all
mean, that doesn't
dudes?
really
And they ain't
change
gay.
necessarily how she plays or like what she was purposed for.
Well, I guess if you
This nigga right here, he be checking her out the whole show. He like,
Hold on, yo.
I got a car for you.
Like, what are you watching? Because I'm watching you watching him watching each other.
we're trying to build a team around a character like this, you take into consideration a few things, right? She is needs to get to that late game potential to really win the game, right? That's the strategy you're building into. So you're going to play more defensive. Your jungler is maybe going to pay some more attention to like helping her have a safer or more protected lane phase. And then the other thing that's kind of exactly, and she's not like she doesn't have like dashes or blinks, so in team fights you're going to also want to protect her.
Yeah.
So there's an interesting distinction here. There's 2 aspects to making champion unique.
Sort of like what she was purposed for.
Well, I guess if you were trying to build a team around a character,
I wasn't listening. I was watching my own video. This is weird. I'm sorry.
like this, you take into consideration a few things, right? She is needs to get to that late game potential to really win the game, right? That's the strategy you're building into. So you're going to play more defensive. your jungler is maybe going to pay some more attention to like helping her have a safer or more protected lane phase. And then the other thing that's kind of exactly, and she's not like she doesn't have like dashes or blinks, so in team fights you're going to also want to protect her.
Yeah.
So there's an interesting distinction here. There's two aspects to making a champion unique. A champion can feel unique to play, something that in design we call unique inputs, or a champion have a unique effect on the game, on the way it plays the game, which again we call a unique output.
So which one are we actually aiming for more?
So I think Casio was always, we can amp up both, but Casio's always had a unique input.
Right,
Which always had, we can just amp that up. But she didn't really have.
For us normal people, the E is the fangs thing, the green fangs. You can spam them when she's got poison on that character. If you hit them, the cooldown instantly resets, and you can just keep spamming those.
In output. And now forcing people to think about the teams you want to build around her, against her, and maybe like if I'm a Lee Sin on the enemy team and there's a Casio in mid lane, well, that's clearly where I have to go and gank now to shut her down so she never gets to those power points. That's a unique output.
We can even pull this back a little bit, and
So they made her more of a target, as if she wasn't squishy enough, so normal players can't freaking play her anymore. Great, let's do that. And you know the LCS is going to pick her up because no one is going to freaking build a team comp around a mid person, okay? And that they're like Yasuo, who has so much flipping effect on the game. You're just like, F this. Yasuo has too much damage. Forget about his cool moves and his flashy knockups. He has too much damage.
contextualize what Daniel said
No.
about the inputs outputs with his ear, right?
Inputs
Are managing my soldiers and moving them around.
You know,
Oriana's maybe a little similar in how you press the buttons, right? But I'm thinking about so many different things. It's very, right. You also auto attack. It replaces your auto attack. But like an idea of the output, right, would be something like that. Right? Is like for the person not playing his ear, how is my game going to change when I see his ear? Is like, oh, we're fighting mid lane, and then like the obelisk rises, and you're like,
Don't use the banana for examples. That's nasty.
oh, this
it's crazy, right?
We kind of
want those moments for every champion, but I think players will tell you, and they kind of feel a little intuitively that mages
really
high on the input moments of the like, oh, I'm shooting by splitting geometry blast or doing all those things. But when it comes to their effect in the game, probably a little bit lacking. I think it's something we're looking to change.
What champions do you think are kind of falling short on that right now?
I mean, there are a lot, and it doesn't make them, bad characters, because we don't like characters that we wouldn't want to see in the game. But it's just looking forward, we're saying, oh, how can we take every character when we're trying to update more characters? How can we take all these characters, find their sort of awesome thing to do that's different than the other characters in League of Legends, and really amp that up, or really like let them own it, or stuff like that. And so like when we looked at Lucian pretty recently, we said, well, it kind of does everything pretty well, and that's
And now it's
and so that even though it's like it's awesome to be OP in that way, these guys are fucking over it. But it actually results in him either being too good or just not competitive. And so we're like, what can we do to make him like really his own thing? So he's like the guy that dashes around more than any other AD carry, super mobile and super stealth friendly, right? And I think in the end it resulted in a much better character. I mean, in every champion in League of Legends, we would like to be able to say, and you can say this, I would say for most characters, but it's different degrees. We wanted to say this character does something that no one else does in the game, right? And this is why you pick them, or why you don't pick them. I mean, the reason why this diversity is good for the game, I mean, there's two things. One, actually, like every game you play feels more different, and it's exciting, right? It's
more different, more better. I think that's about English.
Always looking forward to playing my next game if I know it's not going to be like my last one.
Thanks, guys. That's all we have for today. If you have any questions for our next episode, click on the link below and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching Patch Rundown 416.
Bajo. This banana mustache is real. This banana stash is real.
Wanna go wild?
You don't have patch notes somewhere. There's a little rundown. They have rundowns for all these different things.
Demacia!
Game info, patch reviews, patch previews. Hold on. I don't need no patch previews. Oh, that's under videos. Getting started. Item summaries down.
Going in.
News. Patch notes. Let's go. It's just a rundown. Okay. Let's check out Cassiopeia's. Receive the gameplay update. Focus on him. Look at her. She look crazy now. I want to see more. Is there more? Oh, look at her. She used to look so cool. She used to look like a goddess of love and death. Now they make her look like some kind of weird lady. Actually, she looks more Egyptian, but at the same time, well, you know. Whatever. She still looks cool. Okay,
I'm going in.
Cassiopeia permanently gains a stack of aspect and the circle for each second that she has poisoned the enemy champion for each poisoned unit that she kills. And every time she hits a champion, she debates caps at 400 stacks. 75 stacks, she gets +5 ability power. She flying restores ability. Oh my god.
That's president.
Oh my god. Ability 200 stacks, ability power bonus increased to +10%, and Cassiopeia gains 25 cooldown reduction. Ability power bonus increased to 10%. Oh my god. 400 stacks, ability power bonus increased to 30%. Okay, the ability power is whatever, damage is damage. But restores life? Restores 16 plus. Wait, what? Okay, so if I have. Hold on, let me do some math, guys. If I have 10 ability power times 0.1, yeah. So for every 100 ability power, she gets 10 more life steal. That's like nothing. Whatever. Maybe it'll keep her lane. Basic magic damage. Unchanged. AP ratio. Increase. Decrease. 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 Because of her passive. Movement speed bonus. 30%. Cooldown 4 seconds. See, I wonder if it still has that weird error delay where she's like, ugh. I'll tell you, like, sitting there for 10 years trying to get this thing to work. Miasma. Magic damage per second. Decreased. Decreased harshly. Cooldown, cost, and slow are all the same. Really nerfed her? They freaking nerfed all her moves in the beginning, and now she's just gonna freaking, I guess, late game hyper carry? I don't even know, dude. Okay, probably. Okay, let me read the news. New passive. Okay, so the whole passive. New. Probably build mana. Now reflects Twin Fangs mana cost plus an additional 50% of Cassiopeia's sword mana if Twin Fangs kills a unit. That's actually a lot of mana. King of a big deal. Kind of big deal. The Twin Fangs cooldown now resets on cast rather than on hit. Oh, they fixed it. Oh, they fixed it. Everything she did had a freaking delay. Let's see. AP ratio. Instead of just 0.5, it's in and out. Okay. Cost is now at 90 mana. And petrification now actually hits units directly in front and on top of Cassiopeia. We're playing Dead Rising 3 still. He should be recording it, but he's probably not. God fucking right. Are you recording this? Y'all don't get to see this. You don't get to see that. You don't get to see this. Too bad for you. Okay, anyway. Texture update. Textures from Renekton base. Watching output. Outback and upgrade skins have been updated. Fine. Texture updates. Now has a secondary trigger indicator that shows bounce radius. That's kind of cool. I don't care about these characters. Maybe y'all do. New for Nar. Come on and slam. Are we not listening to this song right now? Come on and slam. That's Gunnar's new freaking name song. You don't even know it. Now detects collisions with player-created terrain. Oh. Fixed a bug where using Gnar on the dash would cancel their movement, but not stun it. Well, whatever. Fixed a bug. New. How detects collision with players? Okay. They just added that whole collision thing. Removed. No disrespect. Fixed a bug where taunting dead champions can give Shin bonus energy. It's hilarious, actually. Mind indicator removed. Now uses range circle. Now uses range circle again as a previous functionality. That's difficulty. Wow, so they made the harder to tell where it's going. Whatever, when people have R's, you can do like whatever. Bane. Time to slam Bane. Seriously? Kenneth, this whole flipping patch?
Did you hear the music I'm playing, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you were saying. What's wrong?
This whole patch, they keep making references to freaking like this song. They're like, Gnar's over here, and welcome to the slam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the slam. I'm not kidding, dude. I just had to be playing this music. Whoops, there it is. It's time to slam. Oh my god. Technically a buff
It's a
to
lost
run,
slam,
but...
Doctor. There's a lot of slams. What happened?
It must be a phantom that I'm not aware of. Is it a phantom? Don't tell me. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care enough to be doing this, so whatever. I think it tends to target screen.
You have to come back?
Now suddenly it tends to target screen. The punishes back to top of the previous screen time, and the help players the other way to stab their back. Oh, really? Characters don't get a freaking update until other people start to play with them in the LCS, or they get so disgustingly old they start looking like poop on freaking map screens. Updated bios, updated splashes. Here, let's look at the splashes, guys. Dude, Orianna! Orianna looked like she raped me in my sleep. I wonder what her old one looks like. Let's find out. Whee! Orianna old splasher, let's go. Hard. Oh my god, look at that, dude. The difference is crazy. The quality is terrible too, apparently. Anyways. She kinda needed it. Yeah. She kinda needed it. Kenneth, look at Orianna. This is her old one. This is her new one. That's a different character. Dang. Dang. That's crazy. I like how they changed her fingers. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's different. Anyways, guys, I feel like I'm stupid. I don't like pretending she's usual. This bullshit is really coming out her hands. Clearly, she's fighting against the Europa. Anyways. Now, Becky. Okay. Beast. Probably the same drawing. I don't know. Golden probably like. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, they need to update it. Whatever, guys.
Whoa, pressure.
This must be the Chinese version. Oh, she looked good. She looked good in the Chinese version. Oh, they don't update on the Chinese version. The American version, she looked hard and bad. Her titties look like she's a little boy with titties on. They just popped them bugs on there. Now she look good. She look like a little boy. Mom with boobs, man. Anyways, movement commands now proceeds after flash and send your command. What? She takes the whole thing. Finish up. Alright, next features being used to finish up next release. Patch 416, more information tools. Now, this is open up mention stream. Don't care, bug, no one cares. Upcoming skin, Azir, and Guardian of the Sands, Hobbies.
Oh, Jesus, don't.
go. Let's go for it. Dang it, dude. Okay, thanks guys as usual. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Or you can just pick one. Or you can be really lazy and just pick the like button. Or you can be really, really lazy and do nothing. I'm coming for you. Underneath your pillow. Tonight, I'm gonna pop out and be like, well, you know, I'm talking about video, right? Anyways, bye guys. I'll stop this video.